The galaxy was peaceful, or at least it thought so. Across the many stars and planets, life continued. Alien races went about their business, trading, exploring, fighting small wars, but nothing major. For centuries, the galaxy had known Earth as a quiet, small blue planet at the edge of the Milky Way. Many believed Earth was weak and not important in galactic affairs, but the truth was very different. Deep inside Earth, hidden from the eyes of the galaxy, humans had grown stronger and smarter. For years they had watched, learned, and prepared. They knew one day they would need to protect themselves. They knew one day they would no longer hold back, and that day had come. One cold evening, in the Grand Hall of the Galactic Council, an urgent message arrived. The large screens flickered on, showing a live feed from Earth. The representatives of many alien races gasped in surprise. The Earth ambassador appeared. Tall, calm, and confident, he began to speak in perfect galactic common language. "Greetings," he said. "We are Earth. For centuries you have watched us quietly. You thought we were small, weak, and not a threat. You were wrong. We have been holding back, but not anymore." The room fell silent. The ambassador continued. "We warn the galaxy, Earth will no longer be silent. We will protect ourselves with all our power. If anyone tries to harm us, they will face the full strength of Earth's forces." Whispers and shocked looks spread across the hall. Some alien leaders exchanged worried glances. Many had never taken Earth seriously. But now, Earth was sending a clear message. They were ready. Outside the council hall, news spread like wildfire. Across the galaxy, aliens tuned in to watch Earth's announcement. Some laughed, thinking it was a bluff. Others were afraid. The question on everyone's mind was, what power did Earth have? On Earth, things were calm. Cities shone brightly under the stars. People went about their daily lives, unaware of the fear their planet caused in distant parts of the galaxy. But behind the scenes, Earth scientists and soldiers prepared for the coming storm. Commander Sarah Hayes stood on the command bridge of Earth's new warship, the Gaia's Wrath. It was the most advanced ship ever built by humans, powerful enough to fight any alien fleet. Sarah looked at the star map. The galaxy was watching Earth, waiting for the next move. "Prepare for contact," she said. "Show them what Earth can do." The story of Earth's warning had just begun. The galaxy was no longer safe. The humans were awake, and they were ready. The galaxy was still buzzing after Earth's warning. No one knew exactly what to expect. Was Earth truly ready to change everything? Or was this just a bluff to scare others? Questions filled the minds of many, leaders and citizens across different worlds. On Earth, things were different. People knew the truth. Their planet was not weak. For many years, Earth had been quietly building something powerful. It was a secret that few outside Earth understood. Deep underground, in a hidden facility beneath the mountains, scientists worked day and night. They had created machines that could do what no other technology in the galaxy could. These machines were not just tools, but protectors of the planet. They could travel through space faster than any known ship and had energy strong enough to light up a whole city with a single burst. The head scientist, Dr. Elena Torres, stood over a glowing map showing the galaxy's stars. She had been part of this project since the beginning. She watched the signals from the Galactic Council and the messages from other planets. Some were afraid of Earth, others were curious. Elena knew Earth's message had changed everything. "Earth has been hiding for too long," she told her team. "Now it is time to show the galaxy who we really are." Meanwhile, in the far reaches of the galaxy, an alien race called the Valorians gathered. The Valorians were known for their wisdom and long memory. Their leader, Elder Sarn, was old and respected. He had heard Earth's warning and was worried. "Earth has changed," Sarn said to his council. "They were small once, but now they hold power we cannot ignore. We must decide. Will we reach out with peace or prepare for what may come?" The Valorian Council debated for hours. Some believed Earth could be a strong friend. Others feared Earth might bring trouble. The galaxy had seen many new powers rise, but none like Earth before. Back on Earth, Commander Sarah Hayes was busy. She walked through the halls of the Gaia's Wrath. The ship was not just a weapon, but a symbol of Earth's strength and unity. Sarah believed in peace, but knew Earth must be ready to protect itself. "We don't want war," she said to her crew. "We want respect. We want the galaxy to know Earth is here, strong, wise, and ready." In space, small fleets from different planets moved closer to Earth. Some came to talk. Others watched quietly. The galaxy was watching closely. No one wanted a mistake. At the same time, a young alien explorer named Kira from the distant planet Xylon was on a mission to understand Earth. Kira had heard stories about Earth being weak and small, but now she wondered if those stories were wrong. When Kira's ship entered Earth's system, she was surprised. The planet was full of life, energy, and hope. She saw the Gaia's wrath and felt a new respect for humans. For the first time, she believed Earth could change the galaxy. The story of Earth was no longer a simple tale of a small planet. It was becoming a story of hope, strength, and new beginnings. And this was just the start. The galaxy was alive with whispers and questions. Earth had made its message clear. It was no longer the quiet planet at the edge of the Milky Way. Now many wanted to see what Earth was truly capable of. Commander Sarah Hayes stood at the window of the Gaia's Wrath, looking out at the stars. Ships from many worlds were gathering, some in curiosity, others in caution. No one knew what would happen next, but one thing was certain. The galaxy's attention was on Earth. Suddenly, the ship's alarm softly rang. A small fleet of alien vessels appeared on the sensors. They weren't attacking, but they were moving closer, cautious but firm. It was the fleet from the planet Varnus, a world known for its strong trade and diplomacy. Sarah turned to her communications officer. "Open a channel. Let's speak with them." The screen lit up with the image of Varnus's leader, a calm and wise figure named Counselor Tarek. His eyes held a mix of respect and doubt. "We received Earth's message," Tarek began. "Many in the galaxy are unsure what to expect. We come in peace, but we need to understand Earth's intentions." Sarah nodded. "We understand your concerns. Earth does not wish to bring conflict. We want to be part of the galaxy, but we will not hide or weaken ourselves anymore. Our message is simple: respect and understanding, or we will stand firm." Tarek looked thoughtful. "That is wise, but strength can be misunderstood. Can you prove your intentions?" Sarah smiled. "We will show you. Let us invite you aboard the Gaia's Wrath. See for yourself what Earth is." The invitation was accepted. The Varnus delegation came aboard, curious and careful. As they walked the halls, they saw Earth's technology, the unity of its people, and the hope shining in every corner. One Varnus ambassador whispered to Sarah, "This is more than strength. It is a promise." News of this meeting spread quickly. Many worlds waited to see if Earth's actions matched its words. Meanwhile, Kira, the young alien explorer from Xylon, followed the events closely. She had visited Earth's system and felt its power, but she wanted to understand its people. So she requested a meeting with Commander Hayes. When Kira met Sarah, they talked for hours. Kira asked about Earth's past, the struggles, the hopes, the secrets. Sarah spoke honestly, telling her how Earth had always been underestimated and how humans learned to work together. "You are different from what I expected," Kira said finally. "You have strength, yes, but more than that, you have heart." Sarah nodded. "That is what we want the galaxy to see. Not just our power, but our spirit." As more alien races watched, Earth continued to prove itself. It opened its doors for talks, shared knowledge, and showed that it was ready for friendship, but prepared for any challenge. The galaxy began to change. The story of Earth was no longer about a small planet, but about a new force bringing hope and new ideas. And still, many wondered, what was Earth truly capable of? What would be its next step? The answer was waiting in the stars, just beyond reach. The Galactic Council chamber was alive with tension and debate. Representatives from dozens of planets filled the vast hall, their voices echoing off the polished walls. Earth's recent message had shaken the galaxy to its core. Some saw Earth's rise as a chance for new alliances and peace, while others viewed it as a threat to the old balance of power. Elder Sarn of the Valorians sat quietly, watching the discussion with wise eyes. The Valorians, known for their long memory and calm wisdom, had faced many changes before. But this was different. Earth's message was clear. They were no longer a small planet to be ignored. "We cannot ignore Earth's strength," said a voice from the outer rim planets. "They have shown power and will no longer be silent. We must prepare, not for battle, but for change." Another counselor shook her head. "Change does not always mean peace. Earth's rise may bring uncertainty. We must understand their true intentions before welcoming them." Amid the voices, a young counselor from the planet Varnus stood. "I recently visited Earth's new warship, the Gaia's Wrath. I saw their technology, their people's spirit. They do not seek conflict. They seek respect. That must count for something." The debate continued late into the galactic night. As voices rose and fell, a message arrived from Earth. Commander Sarah Hayes requested to speak before the council. Her voice, calm and clear, filled the chamber. "Representatives of the galaxy," Sarah began. "Earth understands the fear and questions. We do not want to disrupt peace, but we will not hide our strength. We offer friendship, knowledge, and protection. We ask only for respect and a chance to prove ourselves." Her words were met with silence, then nods and murmurs. Some still doubted, but many began to see Earth in a new light. Outside the chamber, journalists and citizens from many worlds awaited the council's decision. Some hoped for peace, others feared the unknown. Meanwhile, on Earth, preparations continued. Scientists like Dr. Elena Torres worked to share Earth's technology peacefully. "Knowledge shared is trust built," she told her team. "We must show we are ready to be part of the galaxy's future." Kira, the young explorer from Xylon, spoke to her people. "Earth is not just power. It is hope. We must choose to meet this new force with open hearts, not closed minds." As the council voted, the galaxy held its breath. The decision would shape the future. Would Earth be accepted as a new partner or kept at the edge of the stars? When the vote was announced, a new chapter began. The galaxy was changing and Earth was at the center, but many knew this was only the beginning. Questions remained. Trust was fragile. The story of Earth's rise was far from over. And the next moves would decide the fate of many. The stars watched silently, waiting for what would come next. The galaxy's gaze remained fixed on Earth. The planet was no longer a distant world, but a central player in galactic affairs. With the Galactic Council's decision leaning toward cautious acceptance, Earth's leaders knew that the real test was only just beginning. Commander Sarah Hayes stood on the observation deck of Gaia's Wrath. She watched the swirling clouds of Earth's atmosphere glowing under the distant sun. Around her, the ship buzzed with activity, preparations for the next phase of Earth's role in the galaxy. But Sarah knew that strength alone wouldn't guarantee peace or respect. It was trust, unity, and hope that would guide their path forward. Back on Earth, cities thrived with renewed energy. People were inspired, feeling their place in a vast and complex galaxy. Yet beneath the surface, there was a quiet tension. The galaxy was watching, waiting for Earth to make its next move. Would Earth continue to hold the line of peace, or would it be drawn into the galaxy's deeper conflicts? Sarah convened a meeting with Earth's top advisors and scientists, including Dr. Elena Torres. Together, they discussed how Earth could contribute more than just strength, how they could offer knowledge, culture, and partnership. "We must build bridges," Elena said softly. "The galaxy fears what it doesn't understand. If we share our knowledge and our stories, we build trust. We create allies." Sarah nodded. "We will open our doors, invite ambassadors, show the galaxy who we are, not just warriors, but friends and creators. Meanwhile, across the stars, Kira returned to her home planet Xylon with a new mission. She carried with her the stories of Earth's spirit and hope. At the Council of Xylon, she spoke passionately about the promise Earth held. "We face a choice," Kira told the Council. "Do we fear the unknown, or do we welcome it? Earth is a chance to grow, to learn, to unite." Her words sparked a change. Many on Xylon began to see Earth not as a threat, but as a partner. On Earth, preparations for a grand cultural exchange began. Artists, musicians, scientists, and diplomats prepared to travel to other worlds. Earth wanted to share its stories and listen to others. Sarah watched the preparations with pride but also caution. The galaxy was vast and complex. Old fears and rivalries did not disappear overnight. Earth's journey would be long and sometimes difficult, but the hope was real. For the first time, Earth stood ready, not just to defend itself, but to join the galaxy in building a new future. As the stars shone brightly above, Earth's people looked up with a new sense of purpose. The story of a quiet, hidden world had become the story of a rising star. The galaxy was watching. The future was waiting, and Earth was ready. The galaxy was at a crossroads. Earth's journey from a quiet, overlooked planet to a beacon of strength, and hope had captured the attention of countless worlds. The story was no longer just about power. It was about possibility, unity, and the promise of a new chapter in galactic history. Commander Sarah Hayes stood on the bridge of the Gaia's Wrath, gazing out at the vast expanse of stars. This was the moment she had prepared for, the moment when Earth would step fully into its role among the stars. The ship hummed softly beneath her feet, alive with the energy of a crew ready to face whatever the future held. Messages of goodwill and curiosity arrived from across the galaxy. Many races were eager to learn from Earth, to build friendships, and to explore new ideas together. Earth's offer to share its knowledge and culture had sparked excitement and hope in many hearts. On Earth itself, the atmosphere was electric. People celebrated their place in the galaxy, proud of the path their ancestors had paved. Schools taught about other worlds, and children dreamed of stars beyond their skies. Yet amid the celebrations, Earth's leaders remained focused. They knew that joining the galaxy's wider community meant responsibility and challenges. They had to be wise, patient, and open-hearted. Sarah met with ambassadors from many worlds aboard the Gaia's Wrath. Together, they planned new missions of exploration, cultural exchange, and scientific discovery. The ship would travel not as a symbol of strength alone, but as a messenger of peace and partnership. One visitor, Kira from Xylon, smiled as she looked around the bustling ship. "Earth has changed the galaxy's story," she said. "You have shown that strength and kindness can walk hand in hand." Sarah nodded. "We have learned that true power comes not from fear, but from understanding." As Earth's starship prepared to depart on its first mission beyond familiar space, a new chapter was unfolding. The galaxy was no longer a place of distant strangers, but a community bound by hope and shared dreams. Stars shimmered brighter, carrying the promise of friendship and discovery. The journey ahead was long and unknown, but Earth was ready to meet it with open arms. The story of Earth had become the story of the galaxy itself, a story of courage, unity, and endless possibility. And this was only the beginning.